YouTube late night show. Okay, so like that, tonight's conversation is going to be listening to the version of you that doesn't get the microphone. So hearing that, what comes to mind when y'all hear that?
Listening to the version of me that doesn't get the microphone, honestly, is that crazy bitch that I try to keep locked the fuck up. Everything just be and cuss people out and smack the fuck out of hoes. So if I listen to her, I'm probably gonna be in jail.
Okay.
It's no shade, no tea. I'm with Honey because y'all hear me talk about that little ignorant bitch in the back of my head all the time, and I keep her away for a reason. She's not well.
Why is she not well? We're gonna have to get into that.
Even Honey told me the other day, why you let that bitch win? Because that will cut my head. And when I came to, because I was overstimulated and she was out. And when I came through, I realized that bitch had cut my hair off.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. What about you, Aquarius? Okay, well, go ahead.
When I hear the person that gets stuff that doesn't get the mic, instantly what I think about is, my inner child, and how I thought I was over some things, but it actually took me moving back to Mobile for me to realize there were some things that I wasn't over because certain things started triggering me, and I didn't realize that they were unhealed wounds. Because I'm so nonchalant about things, I'm like, oh, it happened, but then I started seeing shit and being triggered by what I was seeing, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I guess my inner child isn't over that. So yeah.
Okay. Aquarium.
The critic, and I'll be damned if that motherfucker get the goddamn mic, because it's gonna make everything negative. Everything's gotta be something wrong with it or need to be fixed. And then also the person that's too scared to want to try anything new. I'll be damned if that person get the mic either.
So are we really talking about it? Because most of us are air signs, and then you have those Capricorns that are nutty right here in Aries. I mean, there's several bitches that don't get the mic and probably shouldn't have the mic. But if I would give somebody the mic, where would I start? The part of me that allows me to get in toxic friendships with people because I'm so used to taking care of my siblings. That bitch ever got the mic. It's a lot of shit that's gonna be said, a lot of feelings gonna be hurt.
Oh my God.
Then you got the other bitch, like I say, the ignorant ass bitch that would really want to curse everybody. And when I say curse people, like literally be over here like grandma died today. And then like that bitch is diabolical. So I try to keep her locked up because she's super, super spiritual. And when I say in tune on a different type of level, she can speak death over somebody and they will die instantly. We leave her alone. Then you had, see, now I feel crazy. Because like I told the prayer last night when that boy was talking shit with his eyes going every which way but straight.
Oh my God.
When the Gemini bitches talking and acting up, everybody want to ride.
Okay. She look like she still beats, so we can leave her where she at. So it's crazy that y'all answered in the way that y'all answered, because the question I was going to ask y'all, the first question for the topic is, what part of you has been trying to get your attention lately?
I figured out what my mom was saying. It wasn't me while I was sitting on my face, it was my baby sister.
Hey Simba, welcome in. You can come up.
I thought it was me the whole time. And then when she got sick at school the other day, and then everything, I was panning out and shit like that. What happened? It wasn't. It was her. I haven't seen my mama face on my face, and she went to the hospital.
So, like, with you realizing that, what personality of yours you feel like is seeking that attention?
You need to take care of her. Like, it's scary. Like, that's how it was when my mama got sick. She the same age, and she going through a lot of the same shit. When my mama felt that she was sick, and it's scary.
Okay. Aquarium, what about you?
That helper responsibility person. That's her who's here.
Okay.
That's who wants to talk. That's who wants to be out.
That's who is trying to get the attention. Okay.
For me, it's just been what's next. That's what's been having the bulk of my attention lately. Is what's next for me. What do you envision for you? So not just for the remainder of the year, but going into the 40s. How's that looking? What's next? That's what's been.
So the part of you that's asking you what's next. Okay, honey.
Can you repeat the question, please? I'm sorry.
What part of you has been trying to get your attention lately?
The part of me that has been trying to get my attention is the version of myself that felt really unheard. I'm really at the point where I'm like ready to just tell everybody about themselves. Mainly my parents, and my siblings. And I've been like really holding back on doing that, but that part of me has really been trying to like pop out.
Okay. Badu.
I'm not sure. The unhealed part of myself.
Hey, Doc. Ooh. Okay. I really can grasp at that when it comes to you. Like when I think about some of the past sessions for Wednesdays, especially Wednesdays, it says a lot. Okay. Doc, welcome in.
Thank you. Hello, beautiful people.
So right now the question that is posed is, what part of you has been trying to get your attention lately?
Say that one more time.
What part of you has been trying to get your attention lately?
My anger.
Ooh. Okay. Wasn't expecting that answer.
Because I am so I wouldn't say positive, but I'm very nonchalant with a lot of things. And I feel like the current's kind of tipping. And it's, yeah.
Okay. So, like, for me, I think the part of me that has been trying to get my attention lately is, I wouldn't say the anger or the hurt side of me. It's more so the hustler side of me. I think the hustler side of me has been showing up a lot lately and trying to get my attention, because like a lot of stuff that I've been seeing within my algorithm on multiple platforms have been based around business and my nonprofit work and things of that sort. And it's like, sometimes you got to just sit your ass down and listen to the signs. So, to those who don't know, I am happy to say that as of February 1st, I'll be off sabbatical and back at work. It's time to get back to work as far as the organization, as well as business-wise. It's time to really get back full force. You know, it's a lot of stuff that I've put off this month, not only because of my birthday, but just really making sure that I had got into a headspace of not allowing things that happened at the end of 2025 affect me in 2026. And that was a lot. So the next question, I'm trying to see what direction I want to go with y'all. Hey, Persian, is that what that is? Okay, I'm gonna go here. What's something it's basically what I just said about myself. Hey, what's something you keep pushing through that actually needs care, not discipline?
That's a good question.
Look, all of y'all are thinking about that one. All of y'all are thinking about that one. The question.
This I'm stealing from Badu, my inner child.
So, for those of you that didn't catch the question again, the question is, what's something you keep pushing through that actually needs care, not discipline?
That inner child. Actually listening to it and healing it as opposed to disregarding it.
Okay, I get that. Posh said grief. Persian said therapy. Okay.
I'm gonna say my inner child, which is what I'm trying to do, because no shade, no tea. As an SA child, I learned that I was hypersexual, and every time I run into a lot of issues, I run to sex, which is why I feel sex free for so long.
Okay, so with y'all answers, hold on, honey, did you answer? She tried to run again. Honey tried to run again, y'all. I see it. So while we're waiting on Honey to come back and not run, what?
Mine is just overall mental health.
Okay. Ooh. I want to go to the next question, but see, the way that y'all have set me up, it's like I want to go off my notes because, like, I'm hearing 3 of y'all saying y'all inner child. Got one that's saying grief, one that's saying therapy, and Doc, what was your response again?
Mental health.
Mental health. Honey, what's your response since you're back?
All of the above.
So I really have to go off topic. So it's like all of y'all are saying care, but all of those things really need discipline, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that, listening to what you just said before you answered Hoodoo, I feel like it needs more discipline with what you've already started to do for yourself. So in my opinion, I feel like that doesn't need more care, that needs more discipline in the sense of you still staying headstrong on what you've already been doing.
I'll give you that. You old ass.
Then Aquarian, cool friend, with you, I'm not gonna, put you out there on Front Street, but me and you know about your situation, and to me, that needs more discipline in the sense of Persian's answer, which is therapy. Because I feel like with your situation, working it out on your own is not going to work particularly in the way that either one of y'all would want it to go. Get out of my oven. But now with Badu, you want me to go there. That Capricorn in you want me to go there. Like with you coming back home, and this is just from what I'm getting. I feel like you wanted to be home, but it wasn't time for you to come home. I feel like your home visit was supposed to be just a visit and not you being there as long as you have.
So yes, I agree with that.
Who I do not like
100%.
this.
I feel like I learned the lesson. I learned a lesson before, and then me moving back home, I repeated the lesson. It was time for me to move, but my location was not supposed to be here.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, like I know that's what happened. But yeah, I learned.
I hear you because I did the same fucking thing. You were supposed to go home temporarily. I told you you're not supposed to be home longer than a month. I literally told you that. And you got comfortable.
This is not a I told you moment.
Honestly, I think therapy would be giving that inner child that space to be heard and healed.
Yeah.
It's not you, but I don't know. Somebody is screaming. Somebody is triggered.
Yeah.
They don't want to be triggered, but they need to be triggered.
Yeah.
And it's irritating me. So I'm going to mute myself again.
I know. Doc, with your answer, repeat your answer one more time. And I hate to actually repeat it. Hey, Saucy, welcome back.
No, I said like overall mental health.
So with just the conversations that I've heard you have as far as mental health, again, it's not care, because you opening up to talk about it, that's care.
Yeah.
But the discipline is actually taking more steps to be more intertwined with it as far as going to the next step.
Okay.
Honey, come on out the blinds. You ain't hoodoo.
No, girl.
And with Honey, it's like listening to you and like a lot of stuff that has been happening recently. And what you said, and it's so crazy because what you said, it just goes full circle into your response about you needing space. So, honestly speaking, it's more so giving yours is actually a real answer of care instead of discipline. Because it's giving that you really do need to take some time away from your comfort zone and do some self-caring. Like maybe that's the reason why you're unemployed right now. You really need to take some time for self. And you're probably trying to run away from that, even though it seems like everything that you're saying is just that. You need to take time for yourself and get some space and clarity, even outside of the house.
The thing is, the gag about that is, I've been trying to take time for myself, and do things out of the house, but you kind of need finances to do certain stuffs. And now that's another added thing.
Do you know where you're at and what you're saying? I can help you come up with. Okay, stay up. I could help you come up with things that you can do that you don't have to go out of your pocket other than gas.
Well, I'll be happy to hear that. Thank you.
We'll talk about it. I'm scared to ask this person in the background her response to the question because I feel like we're going to get the fight.
Who?
You.
What? What?
So the question right now is, what's something you keep pushing through that actually needs care, not discipline? Girl, if y'all can see her face.
I've been doing very, very good. Not flipping the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
I found me a flamethrower, and as good as I have been being, it's like the universe is trying me. And I really don't want to go to jail because ain't nobody got no money. But I'm telling you, my patience is as thin as Homer Simpson hair.
Why did I allow her to answer the question?
Because you needed it.
Why did I allow her to answer the question? And okay. And it's so crazy, like I said, that was very off topic of how this was planned out, but it was just crazy of how y'all, well, not crazy, it was just divine of how y'all answers came about. Hey Roy, welcome me. Ooh. Hi, so.
Hey.
You know it's Wellness Wednesday.
Girl, I know.
Let me know when you get get a ride.
Okay. Okay, so let's get to this next step of this. Unless you want to answer the question that we're on right now, Roy.
What's the question? I have to say.
The question is, what's something you keep pushing through that actually needs care, not discipline? Hey, Eve.
My emotions.
So
I say my emotions because I suppress my feelings a lot, especially when shit get hard on me. You know what I'm saying? And I just structure myself in a way to just when I run across something that's emotionally too much for me, I just, I store it and then forget about it, and then all of the shit come tumbling down on me at one time instead of just taking the time I need to myself to actually deal with those emotions.
Okay. And I can agree to that. And I have to do you like I did everybody else. With yours, I can see it needing more care, but I can see it needing discipline too. Like your answer is really one of those that it's like, I'm not even going to say 50-50, but I would say 60-40. With your emotions, I feel like it's more so of you do need more discipline in it, but also a sense of care in it too, because that sense of care that you are doing is just like Doc. At least you have it openly said that this is something that you need to bring care into.
Because right now it's 100% discipline. Because I don't feel like a lot of times I have time to care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just suppress it and pick up and move on. And right now it just hadn't been an easy feat.
Right. Posh, is Posh still in here? Is she back or did she leave again?
Hey, Teddy Roy.
Hey.
How you doing?
Posh. Okay, so
she's trying to attack us.
I'm not attacking y'all. I am not attacking y'all. This is Wellness Wednesday, and y'all know how Wellness Wednesday can go. Wellness Wednesday is very sporadic. We start in one place, but it's just something about Wellness Wednesday. It can go a lot of different areas. But with Posh with Joyce, you really took the first step of care with saying it. And like even with myself and some of the other folks on this panel right now, grief is something that doesn't just grief is something that it takes discipline and care. And the reason why I say that is because there's no time limit of how long we grieve. And nobody can give you a time limit on when to stop grieving, how you should grieve, or anything to that notion. However, with it, everybody on here don't know one of my medical diagnoses, and hell, I've said it publicly anyway. one of the things that I was diagnosed with a couple of years ago, which was major depression disorder repeating. It's some bullshit. Yeah, because it's two different diagnoses that means the exact same thing, but mine is based around grief. And I can honestly say that last year was actually one of my better years because I was able to grieve, but in a sense that it didn't put me in a state of depression. You know, and I'm thankful for that. But it had to take me a long time to get to that point. And I'm not gonna lie, this year it ain't been the same. But last year I was able to deal with it a lot easier. So it's different for everybody. Okay, let's move on because I know how we do.
One more question in me.
Okay. Let's see. Sister Roy says she got one more question, and I know when Roy Lee, honey, gonna be trying to be on the coattails, and who gonna be trying to trail along with them. So let's go.
Nobody want to be weird today.
I see. and then they already know. So Roy, next week / next month, we start a 3-part series of Who Are You?
Oh, girl, you're not gonna do that to my birthday.
Your birthday is in March. It's before your birthday.
Exactly. I'm not gonna be right here in my feelings. No. I want to be whoever the fuck I think I am.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So the next question is, okay. Y'all basically answered that, so I'm not gonna ask that. Okay. Hey, Zora. What would honoring that voice change? What would honoring that voice change? Your pace, your people, or your priorities? If you allow the person within you that have yet to have the mic what would honoring that voice be like? Would it be your pace, your people, or your priorities?
First of all, when you said what honoring that voice change, the way you put it, I thought you were calling us all trends.
Okay, so remember the topic that we're on is listen to the version of you that doesn't get the mic. And y'all express. So y'all express, what it was, who that person would be, how that would sound. So now the question is, what would honoring that voice change, that inner voice? If you finally gave it the mic to express and show up, what would that be like? What would that voice change be like? Would it be your pace? Would it be your people or your priorities?
It would most definitely be my pace.
Okay.
It would most definitely be my pace because honoring their voice I'm a big procrastinator.
Mm-hmm.
So honoring their voice will really put me in line with everything else, and it'll change the pace at which I move through life.
Okay.
I had totally do it. Bye, y'all.
that was a good response. I would give you that. That was a good response.
I'm gonna say all of the above, no shade.
Mm-hmm.
And I say all the above because if I honor that voice and I listen to that voice, it's going to get rid of some people who's just gonna say what needs to be said, and a lot of people gonna cut you off and say what they don't want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gotta cut them off because they want to be toxic and you don't want to do that. It's definitely going to change the pace because without extra people pulling on and holding on in that extra weight, I can move more efficiently through life. And what was the other one?
Priorities.
Oh yeah, and then no shame, no tea. It will make me first priority instead of put myself on the back burner trying to help other motherfuckers.
Okay, Aquarian, what about you?
I mean, it's kind of a piggyback, all the above, because, you know, essentially my priorities are going to shift, which means a lot of those people that held priority in my life are no longer going to be in that position. And so with that dead weight no longer hanging on, my pace will be expedited.
Oh, you ate that. You ate that. You ate that. Okay, Badu. Or do you want us to come back to you? Because it look like you got a lot to say.
My priorities would be different. I would be a lot more selfish, and I would cuss a lot more people out.
Yes, yes. Cuss them bitches. You cuss them.
Certain members of my family understand that because of my love. Damn, epiphany. Certain members of my family understand that because of my love for them, I let them get away with certain stuff where I'm nicer to them. My sister is one who has said herself that I'm only nice to family, that I'm not really nice to like other random people. And that has given my family this false sense of security with me to where they just or whatever. And if I were to honor my inner child was done wrong and respect the fact that they were done wrong and it has never been atoned for, because that's ultimately what it comes back to. The reason I've been so triggered by certain things is because people who did me wrong never atoned for it. They just tried to move on like it never happened. So if I was to respect that, yeah, I'll just cut people out and I wouldn't deal with them.
Okay. Honey, what about you?
I didn't hear the question. I was outside. I just got back in the house.
You acting like your cousin at this point. What would honoring the voice change for you? Your pace, your people, or your priorities? Like giving that voice inside of you, the microphone finally? What would honoring that voice change be for you? Your pace, your people, or your priorities?
Probably all of them, honestly speaking. Because changing the people, honestly, you said pace, people, and what else?
Priorities.
Oh yeah, changing the people is also changing the priority for me. And then with changing the priorities, my pace would change the way I handle things.
Okay. Look, I'm liking the way some of y'all have answered the question. All of the responses are great, but I'm listening. I'm listening very clearly. Okay, Doc, what about you?
I want to piggyback off of what everybody else said. I said all the above. I feel like because if I listen to the voice that's constantly just, muted, I feel like people will start to receive me different because I'll be very blunt, not hold so much back, and really give you what you want, not what I think you can tolerate.
Ooh.
Well, I would love to, which would change the pace. I can slow things down in the priority. I ain't got nobody to really prioritize. It's just, it's an overall change. Yes, I can read your lips.
Damn, Roy left. I missed my
Yeah, you missed your ride, honey. All right. Ooh, bring your butt back here, honey. Lexus. Caught up. Woo. All right, Lexus, what about you? What would honoring that voice change for you? Your pace, your priorities, or your people? That little voice inside of you that be wanting to. I'm scared to hear your answer. I'm so scared to hear this answer. Okay.
All of the above.
Okay.
Because honestly, they're all tired. I be in a rush to make people comfortable
Mm-hmm.
and to help them out of situations that I've been in because I don't want other people to feel like it. But a lot of times, the people that I help are the same ones that bite me in the ass. So if I slow down and analyze those people better, I won't even have links to them. If I listen to what the hell myself is telling me about these people ahead of time instead of giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, a lot of the situations that I end up in, I would be.
Now, did y'all hear that word? Now, that was a word. And she just preached to y'all. I ain't even got to say nothing. She just preached to y'all.
I'm sure she definitely preached to us by expecting nothing less from the geriatric home over there that y'all own.
And that's okay. I'm all right being a golden girl. That's all right. That is okay. This pussy old, but it's still sell.
You know, that's Blanche.
Crazy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, don't think you said this pussy old, but it's still sell. She is definitely the black Blanche.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh my God.
That's the older lady.
And okay,
Like
so
the old lady.
so basically, like for me, I've already answered the question within the conversation tonight, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. For me, of course, it has already changed all of these things. It's most definitely changed my pace and how quick I am to either work with people, tolerate people, or even answer the phone for people. The people, hell, y'all have paid attention, ain't around very many people nowadays. And then my priorities, hell, y'all see what my priority is. I'm trying to secure the bag and helping other people secure the bag. Beanie said he was in the comments, so Beanie is in the comments. It's his first night back over here, so we're gonna allow that. But Beanie ass better be ready for next month to be up in here.
This bitch been in my face for forever. Sit your ass the fuck down, motherfucker, and get your. What the fuck is that in your nose?
Is that a booger?
Is that a nose ring?
I've had this nose ring for 2 years.
I ain't never paid attention to that shit. Maybe because your face was clean.
I ain't never seen no nose ring. So that you must have got that right when I left Bigo. You had to have got that right when I left Bigo because you didn't have that booger in your nose. So that was after I left.
After you left.
That's what I said. So, cause yeah, I didn't know you had a booger in your nose. Oh my God. Yeah, I call nose rings boogers.
Clearly.
Okay, but like, yeah, okay, yeah, you threw us off with the booger in your nose.
Are we done with this?
I'm gonna ask the last question, and then we can go into the after show.
Thank you. I'm sick of this shit.
Because her energy had got reared up, and she started feeling different things, and it ain't our fault; it's her own fault.
Oh, she horny?
No, it's spiritual. So, oh, girl. So, what's one small way you can listen to yourself more honestly this week? Ooh, all y'all ass got quiet. What's one small way you can listen to yourself more honestly this week?
Go outside and play in the snow because Whitney Houston, that shook her purse all over the world. Now.
I'm deleting this from YouTube because you will not get us banned on our first recording. Matter of fact, let me stop this right now.
That last question.